Hi, my name is Amanda. I'm a student at the University of Texas at Austin, and in honor of Banned Books Week, I'm going to be reading aloud an excerpt from Margaret Atwood's The Handmaid's Tale. This is a reconstruction. All of it's a reconstruction. It's a reconstruction now in my head, as I lie flat on my single bed rehearsing what I should or shouldn't have said, what I should or shouldn't have done, how I should have played it if I ever get out of here. Let's stop there. I intend to get out of here. It can't last forever. Others have thought such things in bad times before this, and they were always right. They did get out, one way or another, and it didn't last forever. Although for them it may have lasted all the forever they had. When I get out of here, if I'm ever able to set this down in any form, even in the form of one voice to another, it will be a reconstruction then too, at yet another remove. It's impossible to say a thing exactly the way it was, because what you can say can never be exact. You always have to leave something out. There are too many parts, sides, cross-currents, nuances, too many gestures which could mean this or that, too many shapes which can never be fully described, too many flavors in the air or on the tongue, half-colors, too many. But if you happen to be a man sometime in the future and you've made it this far, please remember you will never be subject to the temptation or feelings you must forgive, a man as a woman. It's difficult to resist, believe me, but remember that forgiveness too is power. To beg for it is a power, and to withhold or bestow it is a power, perhaps the greatest. Maybe none of this is about control. Maybe it isn't really about who can own who can do what to whom and get away with it even as far as death. Maybe it isn't about who can sit and who has to kneel or stand or lay down legs spread open. Maybe it's about who can do what to whom and be forgiven for it. Never tell me it amounts to the same thing. I want you to kiss me, said the commander. Well, of course something came before that. Such requests never come flying out of the blue. I went to sleep after all and dreamed I was wearing earrings, and one of them was broken. Nothing beyond that, just the brain going into its back biles, and I was wakened by Cora with the dinner tray, and time was back on track. "It a good baby?" says Cora, as she's setting down the tray. She must know already. They have a kind of word-of-mouth telegraph from household to household. News gets around, but it gives her pleasure to hear about it, as if my words make it more real. "It's fine," I say. "A keeper, a girl." Cora smiles at me, a smile that includes. These are the moments that must make her feel like what she's doing seem worthwhile. "That's good," she says. Her voice is almost wistful, and I think, of course, she would have liked to have been there. It's like a party she can't go to. "Maybe we'll have one soon," she says shyly. By we, she means me. It's up to me to repay the team, justify my food and keep, like a queen ant with eggs. Rita may disapprove of me, but Cora does not. Instead, she depends on me. She hopes, and I am the vehicle of her hope. Her hope is of the simplest kind. She wants a birthday here, with guests and food and presents. She wants a little child to spoil in the kitchen, to iron clothes for, to slip cookies into when no one's watching. I am to provide these joys for her. I would rather have the disapproval. I feel more worthy of it. The dinner is beef stew. I have some trouble finishing it, because halfway through it I remember what the day has erased right out of my head. It's true what they say, like a trance state, giving birth or being there. You lose track of the rest of your life. You focus only on that one instant. But now it comes back to me, and I know I'm not prepared. The clock in the hall downstairs strikes 9. I press my hands against the side of my thighs. Breathe in, set out along the hall and softly down the stairs. Serena Joy may still be in the house where the birth took place. That's lucky. He couldn't have foreseen that. On these days, the wives hang around for hours, helping to open the presents, gossiping, getting drunk. Something has to be done to dispel their envy. I follow the downstairs corridor back past the door that leads into the kitchen, along to the next door. His. I stand outside it, feeling like a child who's been summoned at school to the principal's office. What have I done wrong? My presence here is illegal. It's forbidden for us to be alone with the commanders. We're for breeding purposes only. We aren't concubines, geisha girls, courtesans. On the contrary, everything possible has been done to remove us from that category. There's supposed to be nothing entertaining about us. No room is to be permitted for the flowing of secret lusts. No special favors are to be wielded, by them or us. There are to be no toeholds for love. We are two-legged wombs, that's all. Sacred vessels, ambulatory chalices. So why does he want to see me at night, alone? If I'm caught, it's to Serena's tender mercies I'll be delivered. He isn't supposed to meddle in such household disciplines. That's women's business. After that reclassification, I could become an unwoman. But to refuse to see him could be worse. There's no doubt about who holds the real power. But there must be something he wants from me. To want is to have weakness. It's this weakness, whatever it is, that entices me. It's like a small crack in the wall, before now impenetrable. If I press my eye to it, this weakness of his, I may be able to see my way clear. I want to know what he wants. I raise my hand, knock, on the door of this forbidden room where I have never been, where women do not go. Not even Serena Joy comes here, and the cleaning is done by guardians. What secrets, what male totems are kept in here? I'm told to enter. I open the door, and I step in.